Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't been here before, my name is Rachel Anita and I am a 25-year-old woman who's living in Washington, D.C. I work in the city and I have a home right outside of it now, which I bought in July, and I moved in August. So I've been here for a few months now, and let me say that the decorating is still ongoing, and I am very excited for my next project. And this room I'm sitting in is going to be my girl cave. So I have been watching a lot of home tours, especially since I started looking for my house. I think I've seen the inside of hundreds of homes here on YouTube. I've seen so many YouTube videos of young women giving their tours of their houses, their new bought houses, and they're so excited. They're like, this is the bathroom, this is the living room, and this is my husband's massive man cave where there's like $1,000 speakers and like his whole gaming setup, and it's only for the bros or whatever. So I thought like, hey, like my house tour is going to start with the decorating of my girl cave, because I'm going to have a girl cave. I'm going to have a space that's all to myself, and it's going to be great. So I want to encourage all you ladies out there to mark your territories. Only one spare room, change the locks and tell him that it's yours now. So that's my tip to you. So this is what the bedroom looks like. It is 11 by 13 feet. It is pretty large. There's 2 windows. One of them, as you can see, faces out onto the street. And yeah, it's just really pretty. So my girl cave is going to be a combined office, spare room, area. I plan to have a bed in there for naps, and I'm gonna have my office desk for my work and my big screen in here. I also plan to make this room somewhere where I do my makeup and do my skincare routine, and I have everything that I have to do for my hobbies in here. I'm gonna keep all my YouTube stuff in here, and it's just gonna be my space basically to decorate as I please. So to start off, I decided to put some inspiration together, and I did this by utilizing Pinterest. You can find my Pinterest link down below. I'm pretty active on it. I like to pin decor ideas, fashion ideas, just all kinds of stuff. So definitely go check that out. It's gonna be great. But yeah, so I'm going to show you how I put together my inspiration board. So what I did was screenshot a bunch of pictures of decor ideas that I liked from Pinterest. And as you can see in the photos, I like a mix of like vintage pieces, one-of-a-kind pieces with some more modern pieces. I want this room to be very cozy, especially as we're going into autumn. But I want the base colors and things like that to be very versatile for when I want to change up the color scheme. So for this autumn, I want to go with some like warm gold tones, like gold frames, gold mirror. I have a beautiful gold mirror for this room. Burgundies, like blush pinks, mustard yellows, burnt oranges. That's kind of what I'm envisioning for this room. I want some wood in here. The bed frame that we have in this room already is like a cherry hardwood. I want a lot of hardwood pieces. I probably will have Jake build me some pieces for this room that are just one of a kind. And I just want this room to be super cozy. So that's kind of what I'm envisioning here. As you can see, I pulled out the colors of the main items in this room so that I could have a color scheme. And so those are the main colors that I want in this room for now. I will also be having a lot of plants in here, and that's going to be really exciting. So I would 100% recommend you to go on Pinterest to find some inspiration and then create an inspiration board just like this. McKenna XO inspired me to do this. I'd already done it before, but not to this degree. And her showing how she did this was like, I was like, that's a great idea, and it makes things so much easier. So the next thing I did was go to Home Depot to go get some paint samples for the walls. So if you own your home, you should paint the walls. Like, you don't have to keep it the same as it was before. Right now it is a gray color, as you can see here, but I am thinking of making it a beige color with warmer tones underneath it, with rather than like colder tones like green or gray. So that's kind of what I'm thinking right now, because I want to be able to, like, in the summer, if I'm really feeling like jungle-y vibes, I can add in green everywhere, and it will just go with everything. So that's what I did. I got a bunch of samples and I'm really excited about them, and I'll show you those now. So these are what I got. I got some bigger ones and some smaller ones from Bear and Glidden, that's right. So I'll just show you very quickly what some of these colors are. I am definitely thinking of the lighter colors in here rather than the darker ones. So for example, in these Glidden ones, I am considering these colors, but most likely this one, and this one. In addition to that, I have all these little Bear ones. So these 3 colors, I'm not sure if you can tell the difference, but they are just various shades of white. And I'm very excited about these. And, you know, it's like very easy to select what you want in the store and be like, oh, I want this one. But the best idea is to put them against your walls and see how you feel about them. So I will tape these up against the wall and then see how I feel. So I think I'm going to actually cut these off here just so that I don't have to see the rest and that I won't consider them. And so let's go do that. So what I did next was tape all of the samples onto the wall. I used just some blue painter's tape to stick it on the backs and then just stick them on. As you can see here, they're pretty close together, but I did end up moving them a little bit further apart, like a day later when I was starting to take certain colors down. So once I've taped them all to the wall like this, then I actually leave them there for a while, just because I knew which one I liked the most in the store, but that could be totally different than what you end up liking on your walls. So this is the one I liked most in the store, but I'm now thinking it's a little too pinky for this wall. So I'm kind of now thinking maybe buckwheat flower. Let me put on my glasses. So I'm now kind of thinking, let's see. I like buckwheat flower. This one's too gray. So I'm thinking this one. I'm thinking buckwheat flower as of now, but I guess we'll see. So I'm going to leave these up here for a few days. I'm gonna work in here and just kind of get used to the colors and slowly take down which ones I don't want. So after doing the walls, I typically start to go out and get decor while I wait to choose the walls, because I already have an idea of the color scheme I want and some of the elements I want in it. As I mentioned, I really want some gold tone items. I inherited this beautiful, huge gold framed mirror from my former landlady, but this is a mirror that hundreds of dollars. Anywhere else, hundreds of dollars. So I'm just so glad I have it, and I will show you it here. In addition to that, I mentioned that I want a lot of vintage pieces, vintage looking pieces. The best place for those is obviously the thrift store. So I'll just show you some items I got. So this is the first one. It is a bookend. It is like pretty heavy. I think it's made of solid wood, and it is painted like a beigey color, and then it has like little shiny goldy brassy colors. So I got 2 of these. Each of them were $5. One of them was $5 and one of them was $4. Don't know why, but these bookends are going to be super cute on like a old wood piece of furniture that I'm really excited about. I will probably get it off Facebook Marketplace and then refinish it with Jake. The next piece I got, this was actually right next to this one, which is funny, but it is this vase And I just thought it was super pretty. It has a little bit of gold accent on it, but it's also like a pop of color. I feel like I can tend to just try to stick to neutral colors a lot of the time, like whites, gold, beige, brown. So I thought that this would definitely be a pop of color in the room. It has the pinks and the burnt like reds as well. So I am so excited about this. So I think that when doing a room, I think it's really important to not just consider what it looks like, but what it feels like, what it smells like, and just these elements add so much to a room and to a space. So the next things were 2 candles. This one I've actually had for a while, and smells so good. It smells like rose water and citrus. And it just smells so fresh and nice. I will probably use this one a lot more in the spring, but I want it in the room as well just because I think the tin is so pretty. I got this from TJ Maxx a while ago and it is huge. I think it was probably like $6 or something. The next one I got was this sensational white honey and bergamot, coconut, and beeswax blend. So it's infused with essential oils as well. And this smells amazing. It smells like honey and but less sweet, like honey, but also like just very calming and soothing smells, and it smells amazing. And I actually got inspired by this because I was watching Vivian Audie's video. It might have been someone else, and she hauled one of these and she said it smells amazing. And like people say that about candles all the time, but I think the name of the candle, I was like, that kind of smells good. So I went to TJ Maxx not expecting to find the same brand, but I found the same brand, Sensational, like with the scent, like, you know, funny. And I smelled 2 candles and I bought both of them. One of them is downstairs in a different room, but this was something that I think will really elevate the room once it's all done, and it's gonna be so cozy. I can just light this and like smell beautiful smells. Who doesn't love that? And the last element is this plant. So as you know, I moved into a new home and I don't drink alcohol, so like I wasn't receiving wine and stuff like that as a housewarming present. A lot of friends just brought me plants because they know I like plants. So there was this plant and then this pot that I've had for a long time. I think I got it from Urban Outfitters on sale, and I just repotted it, and I think it will go so cute in this room. I love this ceramic, I love these colors, and I'm just so excited about all of this. In addition to that, I have also purchased a number of Desenio prints that I thought were beautiful. And I also bought frames on eBay and a few from the thrift stores. And I'm also excited about those because I got them on like a super sale because they were secondhand and frames are freaking expensive. So I'll just show you some of these prints very quickly. So the first is this one, and I'm actually not sure it will go in this room now. It may, but also I'm not sure that the blue will go sufficiently with the room. But I had been intending to have a lot of blue elements in this room previously, so I did buy that. The next was this other print. It says arts and crafts at the top, and it is this beautiful image, drawing, painting, color thing of all these vines and flowers, and I just thought it was so cute. I want like a sturdy brown frame made out of wood surrounding this one. I just think it would be so beautiful like that. This one's one of my favorite ones. It is this image of this woman, and it says Stockholm Gallery at the bottom in a kind of burnt orange, reddish color. And I'm excited to frame this maybe in a goldish frame or maybe a dark wood frame. That's what I'm thinking right now. But those are 3 of the prints I bought. I actually bought 2 others. Cannot find them right now. But those are some of the elements that I've already bought for this room. In addition to the cherry wood bed, there is no, what's it called? Backboard to it right now. So I'm going to have to figure that out. But yeah, these are some of the elements that I'm super excited about. Like I said, I definitely want to mix some old items, like some vintage items, secondhand items, as well as some newer ones when I can't find the thing that I want secondhand. I'm also excited to be bringing in a more vintage desk, either like a secretary desk or a desk with more rounded edges. That's what I'm envisioning. Some older wood, hardwood, ideally, so it'll last a long time. And then Jake and I will refinish it. Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm envisioning. I'm on Facebook Marketplace all the time, just looking for new additions to add to this room, and I'm so excited. So if you're interested in any of this, in decorating a new room, decorating your space, definitely subscribe, as I'm going to be doing a lot of videos, not just on this room, but on the rest of the house. And then after that, I will probably do a full home tour. That will probably be in a year. But anyway, that's the beginning of this room. I guess this is part one because there are quite a ways to go. And yeah, I'm so excited